Hello, today is August the 5th, 2013, and this will be a natural hair tutorial on my current hairstyle. Let me show you what this hairstyle looks like, but let me warn you that this hairstyle is 15 days old and I'm on my way to the hair salon to get a new hairstyle because my hair needs to be washed and conditioned and restyled. But let me show you what this hairstyle because it held up very nicely. Here's the top, left side, back, and right side. This hairstyle is comprised of many small cornrows, and then in the back I have two big French braids with the braid swirl in the back. Let me show you what it looks like again if you didn't catch the swirl in the back. See right here. If you're looking for a protective hairstyle, a low maintenance hairstyle, and a hairstyle that you really won't have to do much to it, and you like this hairstyle, by all means, please try this hairstyle for yourself. Or if you have clients, please try it for them. But I must let you know, when I had this hairstyle created, I did go to the hair salon at 7 o'clock a.m. However, I did not leave the salon till 4 o'clock p.m. because she did have two other clients in between with my appointment, so she worked on them and I was the last one to leave. So, but she did not take her time. I mean, she wasn't slow with my hair, just it's a lot of small cornrows, and if you don't cornrow fast, this hairstyle will take a while to complete. So please have ample enough time if you want to create this particular hairstyle almost 100% as you see this particular hairstyle on this video. And you might call me lazy, but I did not moisturize my hair, which is a big no-no because I have been scratching in my scalp. So that's why I really need to hurry up and get to the hair salon so she can take this hairstyle down and restyle a new hairstyle. But that is my own fault because I just didn't want to do anything to it. And it still looks nice because I went to church yesterday and I told someone I was going to go to the hair salon today. Like, you should keep it up for 2 more weeks. Absolutely no, because I need my hair washed and deep conditioned. But if you keep watching, you're going to see detailed footage on how my hairstylist created this hairstyle. Thank you so much for watching Naturalocity's channel. And if you're not a subscriber and you choose to, please click the subscribe button so you can receive instant notification of new video uploads. I know on my past videos I say I generally upload a video once a week. It has been a month since I've been on here, and I do apologize, but I'll try to be more consistent. But this is this particular hairstyle. Let me give another twirl of this hairstyle, and then you're going to see the detailed footage of my hairstylist creating this hairstyle. So here's the top. Left side. Back. And right side. Hope you like the video. Products that my hairstylist used. First, she washed my hair twice with the Curls Daughters Twee Moisturizing Sulfate-Free Shampoo. And once the shampoo was rinsed off, then she applied the Curls Daughters Twee Moisturizing Hair Smoothie, which is their conditioner, where I was placed underneath the hair dryer with a plastic cap over my hair for a deep conditioning treatment. Once the conditioner was rinsed off, then she applied the Care leave-in conditioner as well as the Care buttercream for extra strength and extra moisturizing. And then when she was creating my cornrows, my mini cornrows on this particular hairstyle, she applied the Twist and Define cream. And I know it says Twist and Define, but she used it for cornrows as well. And then she applied the Care Edge Tamer to make sure that my sides were sleek and smooth. So here's the pictures.
These pictures was taken later on that evening after my hairstyle was styled, actually about 11 o'clock that night. So sorry for the pictures being so late. But this is what the hairstyle looks like, and I absolutely love it. So here I am in the stylist chair. My hair has already been washed and deep conditioning. So the white substance that you're seeing is the leave-in conditioner and the buttercream. And she's going to blow dry my hair on a cool setting to stretch my hair out to make sure it'll be a little easier to part. And she's going to cornrow many sections of my hair. And this hairstyle is going to have added hair to it. And I purchased 4 bags of synthetic hair. It was not the Kanekalon hair, which generally runs about $1.99. She advised me to buy the synthetic hair, which was 99 cents, and I purchased 4 bags of it. So as she initially creating this hairstyle, prepping it for the design, she is parting my hair off to the left hand side. It's not directly in the middle, and she parted it all the way down. And now she's on the right hand side, and it's going to be pretty much over to the right, and she's going to part that all the way down. So realistically, she's going to have 4 sections that she has to cornrow. So because she's going to cornrow, just take the left section for instance. She's going to cornrow going up and then down, and then that's how she's going to connect the French braid on the left and the right hand side. But this is actually going to be part 1 of a part 2 series of this particular hairstyle tutorial, natural hair tutorial, because this video is actually 24 minutes long, and I doubt YouTube will let me create a video for 35 minutes. So just wanted to let you know that this will be part 1. And this part 1 natural hair tutorial, pretty much you're just going to see her creating the cornrows and the plaits. And on part 2, if you just want to skip the cornrow section, you're going to see how she creates the French braid and the swirl in the back. But let's get to the cornrow section, which is we're on part 1. So she's making sure the tools that you definitely will need will be a rat tail comb. You can either use a rat tail comb that has the plastic tail, or it has the metal tail. Right now she's using the one that has the plastic tail. She generally uses the one with the metal tail, but she was able to create the cornrows really straight, so whichever one will work. And make sure you have metal clips or any type of clips to section off the hair, so once you make your initial part and create your cornrows, you wouldn't want any hair to get into that section, because you'll have to stop what you're doing, either re-cornrow or get a comb to get that out your way. So just prep your hair as much as you can to make sure you don't run into a situation where you have to stop and section off the hair to make sure it doesn't get in your way. So if you're new to making cornrows, or you're an expert, or you're novice, or you've been doing it for a while, make sure that your hands are as close as they can be as you're creating your cornrow, because you want to make sure that your cornrows are firm, however not too tight. You never want to make a cornrow too tight where it creates bumps, redness, sores, makes you have a headache, makes your eyes squint up at the side. You don't want that to happen, because you want every last hairstyle that you create to be for the benefit of your hair and not for the detriment. So as you can see right there, she's already created 2 cornrows that led into a single braid. And she's not going to, sometimes you see individuals who add synthetic braid hair to their hair. They'll use a lighter to the end of the hair to make sure it doesn't unravel. She did not do that for this particular hairstyle, just because this is my guess, is when she created the 2 double French braids on the side, it wasn't going to unravel anyway, because she did that, and she placed bobby pins on it to make sure the hairstyle wouldn't unravel. And this hairstyle is very versatile. I mean, I actually wore this hairstyle for 15 days, and actually went to someone had a party in their basement, so this hairstyle was suitable for that event. And I actually went to an engagement party that turned out to be a surprise wedding, and so I had a nice dress on and this particular hairstyle, and it carried well. So even though I walked into a wedding, engagement party / wedding with cornrows, it was a elegant hairstyle, so you could pull it off. So please don't fret away if you like, I have an event that I need to go to, and it's elegant in nature, and I have cornrows. By all means, these cornrows, I think they look nice and elegant and suitable for that event. So if you have one and if you have an event coming up and you want to wear some type of cornrows or some type of protective hairstyle, and you like this hairstyle, by all means, recreate the style for yourself or have someone to create this hairstyle for you. But let you know, but when I went to the hair salon on that Saturday, I did go to the hair salon at 7 a.m. I did not leave until 4:15. So it did take her a while to construct this hairstyle. And however, she did have two other clients, and but she worked them in as she was constructing my hairstyle. But needless to say, I was the last one to leave the hair salon. But that's okay. So right now she's gonna work on the right hand side. Right now, she's corn rolling going upward, and she's when you just saw that toothbrush, she uses this toothbrush. Believe me, she did not brush her teeth with this toothbrush. She just use it to sleek up the sides of her client's hair, and she used the edge tamer, so you can see how sleek and smooth it is on the right hand side. And I'm not necessarily advocating that you must use the same products that I'm using or she's using on my hair. Just make sure that the products work for you. I just know I've been on and off natural for 12 years now, but this time I've been natural consistently for 2 years and a half. But I can tell you, in the beginning, I did not use these products at all. I used another brand. However, with trial and error, and pretty much with being natural, you do have to go on the trial and error. Once you find the products that works for you, please stick with them, because I know there's a lot of products that I'm the biggest and I'm the baddest product. You need to try me. I mean, you can go ahead and you can do whatever you want to, but my suggestion is once you find a product and it works for you, just stick with it, because you know the consistency. But if that particular product starts not working for you, then by all means you definitely need to find a product that would work for you. But getting back to this particular hairstyle, there are many cornrows that she is going to create. And say for instance, if you this hairstyle, be like, oh no, there's too many cornrows for me to be constructing, you can actually make your cornrow. As I said, they are rather small. They're not teeny tiny, but they are small. But they held up nicely, because in the beginning of the intro of this video, you could. It's very evident that the hairstyle could have lasted more than the 15 days, but I wanted my hair to be washed and conditioned, because 15 days is a long time for me to wear one particular hairstyle. But she's doing the same technique over and over again. I can just tell you, when people say natural hair is repetitive, they are so right, because she is doing the same technique over and over again. But make sure, if you're doing this hairstyle for yourself or a client, make sure that you have adequate enough time, because if you only have an hour to try to recreate this hairstyle, it's not going to come out right. You're going to get frustrated, you're going to get tired, and either your hair is going to be half done, where you either walk out the house with a hat or a scarf, or you might say, forget it, I'm just going to walk out with my hair half done, which hopefully you would never do that. But just make sure that you have a day set aside that you can put in time to create this hairstyle. Like I did say, my hairstylist, she is not slow with corn rolling. However, there's many cornrows to be made, and I know back to school for children is in college as well. Like say for instance, if you wanted a hairstyle for your daughter or a family member, and you want the hairstyle to stay up and look nice for a number of days, and you like this particular hairstyle, I can tell you this hairstyle works out fine. And I'm not advocating to add extra synthetic braid hair to a child by any means, but if her hair is long enough, you can cornrow her hair and then make two French braids on the side, and maybe pin it down, and make sure at night that you wrap the hair up with a satin scarf, because you just don't want to just lay on cotton sheets with this particular hairstyle. For the friction, it'll make your cornrows get fuzzier quicker, and you just wouldn't want to do that. And I can just tell you one thing that I'm definitely going to add into my regimen. I got away from it a little bit, is exercise. I can just tell you this particular hairstyle probably will hold up very well with exercise, because their cornrows are closely against your scalp, and then they do have dry shampoo out here. I didn't For the 15 days I wore this hairstyle, believe me, I did not exercise one bit. I should have, but I did not. But like, say for instance, if you're like concerned about exercising, well, they do have dry shampoo where you can at the local beauty supply store, and you just dab that on your scalp, and maybe with a Q-tip, clean your scalp, because when you exercise, if you exercise the right way, of course you're going to sweat. So you want to make sure that your pores stay as clean as they can, just so you won't clog up your pores, and you just don't want to walk around with dirty hair. And again, like I said, I know I walked around. I mean, I wore this hairstyle for 15 days, but I pretty much didn't sweat in my hair at all for the entire time. That's not an excuse, but that's just what I did, and I didn't have any issue with dryness or itchy scalp or anything while I particularly wore this hairstyle. So she's almost, well, not really. She's still on the right hand side of my hair doing the same technique over and over again. And like I said, she's making sure she has metal clips to section off the hair to make sure that my hair doesn't, intertwine with the section that she's working on. You just don't want extra hair to go over on the section that you're not working with, because it will lead to like a crooked part, uneven part, where you have to unravel it if you want the hairstyle to look nice. And if you look over to the left hand side of my hair, it still needs to be cornrow. My hair is truly coarse. It's coarse. It's very thick. But when people say, well, when the end result of my hairstyle, like, your hair must be silky smooth, or it must be I'm not saying my hair is a bad grade of hair, but I just know that you can't just glide a comb through it and it's going to go through. That's not the case. Just have to make sure you do extra precautions for your hair. Make sure that you use a shampoo that has what am I gonna say? Make sure that the shampoo that you use is very moisturizing, and make sure that the conditioner that you use has a good balance of protein and moisturizing, because you just want to make sure that your hair is not brittle, it doesn't break off for you, and pretty much my hair is pretty much in a healthy state. So now she's finished with the back right of the cornrows, and now guess what, she has to go on the left hand side, and she's going to do the same technique and over and over again. And what she's trying to do is pretty much parallel the parts on the right and the left, make sure it looks like it's like in a roll, because just to make sure, because pretty much when you look at this particular hairstyle, you're going to see the parts, and you're going to see if they're straight or if they're crooked or if they're not even. So really take your time. So I know I went to the hair salon to get this particular hairstyle created. However, you can actually do this hairstyle yourself. All you really would need is a mirror where you can see in the back of you and you can see in the front of you, to make sure that your parts are as straight as they can be, and make sure that you have adequate enough time to create this hairstyle. So if you have a day that you're not doing anything and you can devote just to your hair, and you want your hairstyle to last a long time, just take your time and create this hairstyle. And like I said, you can modify this particular hairstyle. 'Cause me personally, this isn't a original hairstyle. I actually online, and I went to thirstyroots.com, and I saw a picture of a hairstyle that of this particular hairstyle, and I took it to my stylist, and she said, "Oh, sure, I can recreate that for you." So I did have. So again, it wasn't, this hairstyle is not an original. It's not an original design. I mean, I did see a picture and I just liked the hairstyle, and I asked my hairstylist to recreate the hairstyle. So it's very, I tell you, I'm very fortunate to find someone who is not afraid to try new styles, because I've came to with various styles, like, oh, can we try this, like, oh, sure, no problem. And I love the idea that she allows me to videotape her work and post it on here, because I just remember when I first became natural, I didn't have a clue about the different hairstyles that I could wear. Generally, I just wore back in a puff or a two-strand twist, just hanging down, and that was it. So I just know the frustrations that I felt early on, and believe me, I know there's a million videos out there for natural hairstyles, but I just want to see if I can do my little 2 cents, maybe, my part. Maybe somebody might find a hairstyle that they like on my channel of Naturalocity, and they're like, oh, I want to recreate that myself. That's why I really value the time to edit these videos, just so you can see detailed features on how my hairstylists create this hairstyle. Needless to say, I can cornrow myself. However, I would rather just go to the hair salon at least once a week to have her to style my hair, because I know it lasts. And I mean, no one cares about your hair more than what you do, but she's a close second, because she does, she understands that I really want my hair to become waist length hair, and she knows I want my hair to be healthy. So, and she takes every precaution to make sure that she, you know, that she constructs my hair in the most healthiest manner possible. So now she's in the back of my hair and she's braiding it. And again, she is adding the synthetic braid hair. But if, say for instance, if you're opposed to add synthetic braid hair and your hair is long enough, when I say long enough, if you can pinch your hair to make a cornrow, then your hair is long enough. But I'm not for sure. I just think for like the added um, French braids on the side. If your hair is like, I mean, if you're satisfied, like if you can just braid your own hair and the French braids look fine, by all means, just use your hair, and don't worry about adding any extra feature. And if you can tell right there, I do have a mirror in front of me because I want to make sure that I'm getting the right footage. My hair in the back. So please don't think I'm shallow where I'm just watching as she's working. I'm just make sure that the angle is good on the camera to make sure that I can create a good tutorial for you if you want to recreate this hairstyle for yourself. So again, she's doing the same technique over and over again. I hate that I have to say that, but it is so true. I could just tell you that if I was creating this hairstyle, I would be a pro at it, just because I kid you not, I didn't pretty much count the cornrows that's on my hair, but if I had to guess, it's probably about 50 of them. But like I said, if you want to modify this hairstyle and not make as many cornrows, or if you feel like there's not enough cornrows on this particular hairstyle, you can always make your hair make the cornrows a little smaller. And pretty much this hairstyle fits the category of a, after it's all said and done, after it's done, finished, it's a low maintenance hairstyle. It's a low manipulating hairstyle, which means every day you will not have to comb or brush your hair. And it's a protective hairstyle, which means the ends are tucked away from the elements. So like right now it is August, so it is hot. So it'll be tucked away from the elements of the environment. So you don't have to worry about that. And I can just tell you, for me personally, when I wore this particular hairstyle, I did little work to it. All I did at night was I wrapped it up with a satin scarf. And if I noticed that my edges were fuzzy, which is hardly ever, to be honest with you, I would have to use the edge tamer. I did not, and it is, I know it's a no-no. You really supposed to moisturize your hair every day. I did not. I did not have any I didn't have any dryness. I didn't have any itchiness. So I just went with it, and I know that that's the ultimate no-no. So now I'm making sure that I do moisturize my hair. But I can tell you, it's a twofold. Make sure that you have an adequate diet. Make sure that you're consuming enough protein, fruits and vegetables, and drinking water. Believe me, I drank so much water, so I really didn't have a issue with dryness at all. But when she constructed my hairstyle, she did apply the buttercream, the leave-in conditioner, and the twist and define cream, which are moisturizing products to be placed on my hair. So I didn't have any problems. So actually, this is part one of part two. Part one of a two-part series for this particular hairstyle tutorial, natural hair tutorial. So right now I just want to let you know, if you're not a Naturalocity subscriber and you choose to, please click the subscribe button to become a subscriber, because I am now going to generally upload a video once a week, because I do have a lot of videos on backlog that I need to get on here, and I'm going to work very diligently to get those uploaded, because there are some pretty hairstyles, which I think they are. So this part one is just going to showcase how she created my cornrows. Part two is just going to focus solely on how she's going to create the double French braid. And what she did do, she opened a new package of synthetic braid hair, and she just intertwined it with the hair that's already there, and she pinned it down and made a swirl in the back. So if you care to see the end result of this particular hairstyle, please stay tuned. Well, not stay tuned. Please find part 2 of the elegant double French braid natural hair style tutorial that's going to be uploaded. After you finish watching this, it should already be uploaded on YouTube. So thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I really appreciate it. And if you like, please subscribe for instant notification of new video uploads. Thank you and have a great day.